Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and just Teresa here. Bradley caught a ride with one of our neighbors that was going into town, and so he's off doing that right now. He had to go run some errands, which I'll talk about in a minute. Try and bring the weather up. It is August 29th, 2016, Monday morning. It is 10:29 a.m. And it is a beautiful day out. It is cooler, and there's a slight breeze, and that's really enjoyable. The bay waters look very nice and pristine, with the different hues of blues and stuff. It's very pretty. It is 80 degrees right now. I know. I told you guys it was cooler. Real feel is 87. The high will be 91 and the low will be 77. Let me get my little cheat notebook now. And it's kind of nice how I do this. I make a list of recapping yesterday, what went on, and today, and that way. And I always put the date and stuff, so I could even look back myself and see, oh, well, this went on here and stuff. So that's nice. Yesterday, I did end up taking naps. Brad did get some laundry done finally. He went early in the morning, got a little laundry in there and stuff, because when there's all these RVers and one washer, yeah. So he got that done, and I did some looming. I didn't do too much because, I try to kind of take Sundays a little bit of time for myself and stuff, just started doing that. So, that's what I didn't push it too hard, but I did do this beautiful variegated purple sachet scarf, and that little bit of light, shimmering light you're seeing is actually sequins that are on the end of this lighter part that you're seeing. It's got sequins on it. So that will be up later today. I have 2 of these, and that's all I have in this color with the sequins. So those will be up later on my Etsy. And if you're noticing now, you guys are noticing the name change. It's just SimplyTweeBeings. That now matches my Facebook page. It's the same name. My Etsy shop, same name. So that'll be a lot easier for everybody, and easier to remember. And we're not roving, so that name really didn't fit us anymore. The Roving No Mobile Zoo. Yes, we live in an RV, but I don't know if I really would classify myself really as an RV. Yes, we live in an RV full time, but we aren't moving from location to location. This is just basically temporary housing. Brad made sloppy joes last night from scratch. They were very good, and he also did some wedge potatoes in the toast oven with some spices, and that was nice. He made a chocolate cake. Like I said, he likes to cook and stuff, and so he made a chocolate cake. That was not from scratch, but then he did a sugar-free frosting, mocha frosting, which was very good on it. And then he went fishing. Are we done now? Thank you. TJ's over here. She's just licking, but she's driving me a little nuts. There you go, Wilson. He went fishing last night, and he did catch, I guess they're called shellfish or something. And anyway, it's one of the edible fish, and he caught a couple of them and filleted them out and everything. That's what we'll be having tonight for dinner. So that's the first edible fish that he has caught while being here in 4 months. So we're very excited about that. And that'll be a real treat for us. Something, off the normal, what we've been eating. And then I'm trying to find, how you panic? Oh no, that's not good. You panic because you pick up something you're working on, and you realize that your hook is no longer in it. There we go. There's the end of it. Thank the Lord. So this is a gold one, and this one does not have sequins on it. This is a beautiful variegated gold Dashi scarf I'm working on. And you can loom knit these. I just never have. I actually crochet these, and this is just my crochet hook, and this is one of those handles. I've shown you guys this before. This is one of those handles that you put your crochet hook up through. Let's see if you guys can see that. Let's see. Like this, and then you there's a stopper, and then you put it here. And if you have arthritis like I do, this really, really helps. To me, it feels, because it's kind of a softer rubber material, and and it just fits in my hand better. So I love this, and you can put all different sizes of hooks and stuff in just one. So you don't have to buy like all the different, I know they have like those lighted crochet hooks that, but you have to buy like each crochet hook, and I didn't want to have to do that. So this works really well. And I got this at Walmart. It's not very expensive. So I'm working on that. And then I'll probably do a couple more. I'm not done making hats. I'm just, if I make a whole bunch of something right in a row, then I like to kind of diversify for a few days. And also I had gone through and I had done a great big list. I think I showed you guys. I had done a great big list of all the colors of sachet yarn that I have, and then I marked through them as I list them. Like I can tell you right now, I have 2 of the purple sequin. I have 3 of the gold, and so on. And so what I'm doing is trying to slowly make those and get them in my Etsy shop, because this is when people start thinking about scarves and stuff. You think about maybe wanting to, kind of pep up your wardrobe a little bit without spending a lot of money. So, because after you get done buying all the clothes for the kids and everything, if you have kids that are going back to school, I remember those days, then there's not a whole lot left, and the school supplies get more and more expensive every year. I had to have a drink of coffee there. So, that brings us to today. Like I said, Brad is gone. He called our neighbor, Ed and Jeannie, and they normally go into town every day. Asked them if they happen to be going into town, because we need to do the shipping, because the money finally got in our bank and stuff. It took that long, but it was there this morning when we woke up. Thank the Lord. I appreciate everybody that's ordered. So all 4 orders are now being shipped right now. So, that's wonderful. And also he needed to stop, and like my dog CJ is almost out of diapers. And, we were out of peanut butter for them, because every night after Brad usually takes them out for the last time in the evening. He takes 2 at a time. And then when they come in, and they know, they get excited, the last call of the night, right? They get so excited, and they don't dilly-dally around at all outside that time. If they know it's peanut butter time, and what Brad does is he uses the piece of bread, cuts it into 4, and then that's how we give them medication. The 2 little girls that are older, they get an aspirin each for their arthritis. If CJ is needing an antibiotic, if she's fighting what we think is another kidney infection or something, which she hasn't been lately, she'll get an antibiotic at that point in time. And the 2 bigger dogs, they just get some because, we don't want them to feel left out. So, but he uses peanut butter on the bread and then puts a pill in there. So, they get very excited. But we used less of the peanut butter last night. So, it's dire. We needed milk and, that kind of stuff. We're getting very low on stuff. So anyway, he texted them, and then I guess they texted him back. But in the meantime, we were fiddle farting around with. I wanted to get out the rest of my canvases because I knew that I had bought quite a few canvases for a few years ago, and they're still in their plastic and everything. Well, I wanted to get some more out, and I think I've done mostly all of my small ones. I have a few small ones left, but now these are going to be bigger. These are going to be 8x10s or bigger, so I'll be doing some bigger painting. I picked up the box to start getting out the canvases this morning, and the whole bottom fell out. And because Brad had left the box outside, and even though it hadn't been in the rain, just the humidity and stuff kind of, so, like I said, the canvas is all covered, so that's not a problem. So, we didn't hear Ed text Brad back, so he called Brad and stuff, and what we're going to do is buy them an 18-pack of beer, because they're beer drinkers and stuff. They like to run around here in their golf cart all night long with a can of beer, but they're harmless and stuff, and hey, we all have our own vices, so so we really appreciate them. They're the same people that gave him a ride Friday and stuff, and they're going through their own stuff. Jeannie's mom is lives in an apartment up in Tallahassee, and lately she's been when they've gone over there, this has started happening more and more. Go over there, she'll have her good days and her bad days, but they'll go over there and she won't even recognize her. So sadly, the time has come, and I think that Jeannie is all her mom has, as far as living relative, really, a decision falls on her. That they're going to have to put her in an assisted living place because they just don't feel that she can live by herself any longer. So, they're going through their own stuff. But the least we can do is, as a thank you, is buy him an 18-pack of beer, because we really do appreciate it. Otherwise, Brad was going to have to walk. And he said he could do it. And I said, no, you can't. He goes, it's only about 3 miles up to PANACEA, one way. And I'm like, yes, but the heat and the neuropathy and your back and stuff. And, but he was going to do it because, but I'm glad he didn't have to. I knew he could probably do it, but it would be hard on him. But, it would be very hard on him. But then you worry about him getting too hot and passing out or something with the heat stroke. So, yeah, he's going to do the shipping, stop and get a few groceries, because the Dollar General's right next door to the post office. And then we need to clean house today. The bigger cleaning, the vacuuming and the dusting and wiping off of everything. Because I've noticed that the air conditioner, since it goes all the time, and it's blowing, it kind of blows like dust bunnies on your ceiling and everything. So every time every few days we have to wipe all that down. I want to do some painting today. I have 5 or 6 paintings going right now that are in different stages. So I've made a little bit of a different area to paint in. It's still not ideal, but it is what it is while you're living here and stuff. But I got to get some more paintings up on Etsy because I've sold out of most of my other ones. Brad sold out of a lot of his jewelry too, which made him feel so good. I am so thankful for you guys that ordered some jewelry from him, because he was feeling really down about the jewelry, and he is fairly new at making jewelry, but and he really struggles with it. He has to use a pair of vice grips to hold the jewelry in his left hand, because he has the familiar tremors super bad in his left hand, and plus he's starting to have some neuropathy, so he uses that to hold it and then do the jewelry with the other hand, the wire wrapping. But it really made him feel good, and I really appreciate that. He's been feeling really down about stuff. Tomorrow the Jeep does go in to be fixed. Hopefully they won't have to order a part and have that take a long time. It is what it is, though. And I'm going to do some looming today too. Later on this evening probably. Do some more, couple more scarves, and then probably start on, making some more baby hats and stuff. Unless I have some orders come in. One thing I want to talk about is my friend Leanne Life. You guys, that's the name of her channel. And it's Leigh Live, and Leanne, and then Live. Super nice gal, super nice gal, and she's going through her own problems with what is a back injury, and going through tests and stuff, which is hard, and she's in a lot of pain, and you hate to see that with your friend. So she asked me to maybe do a video, because now she can't work right now with the back injury. To talk about things that you buy at a grocery store that are cheaper, that last longer and stuff. And I was just kind of go through that. I've talked about before. If you buy your meat in family packs and then come home and divide it, that saves you a lot of money. Anything that you can buy in bulk. Now you have to really watch the price, because sometimes you'll think you're getting a deal, but you really aren't. But when you do the calculations, a lot of times when buying stuff in bulk saves you a lot of money, as long as you have the room. Toilet paper in bulk. Not buying the convenience food. Not buying the stuff you can just simply heat up real easy. And I know a lot of you guys are very busy, but you can make up meals ahead of time and freeze them. Maybe spend one day or part of a day cooking in your kitchen and freeze. When I was working a couple years ago and stuff, what I would do on Sundays is I would do the meal prep. I would do my menu, and then, like, say I was making a lot of stuff with hamburger, I would go ahead and cook my hamburger. I would go ahead and add my onions, my celery. Then I would divide up, okay, that was just the basis for something, let's say, like, tacos. I would go ahead and just hold that out. If I was making, and then if I was going to make spaghetti sauce, I would go ahead and add green pepper to it and cook that into it. And I would even freeze up my pre-cooked hamburger, my pre-cooked vegetables, and label it all. So all I had to do was come home, add the tomato sauce, let that simmer, because you're going to change clothes and have a few chores when you get home from work, because I worked full time. And you need to let dogs out, change clothes, decompress. Your spaghetti sauce and your water stuff can be heating up and stuff while you're doing that. But I used to do a lot of that to save me a lot of prep time, and it worked out really well. Or I would do crock pot meals. The crock pot meals save you a lot of money. Don't be eating out near as much. Don't be, that all costs a lot of money. We cook a lot from scratch, of course, and don't go for the name brand. The name brand always isn't the best. On some items it is, but on some items it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Some items, Brad taught me this years ago when he worked at a grocery store, that some items in the packaging is almost even identical. That says it's the store brand. It's actually manufactured by that major, let's say, laundry detergent. If you haven't a brand that you always use, and you're looking at store brand, and the packaging is almost the same, looks real similar, saying almost a real similar thing on the bottle and stuff, you can almost bet that it's the same company. It's just they changed the packaging. And I don't know if that's still the same, but that's the way it was many years ago. So don't go for, and don't go to the store when you're hungry. Don't mess with the end caps. always look high and low, because usually that's where the cheaper stuff will be, not at eye level. And if I think of more things, I'll let you know. But like I said, and two, we buy for a month at a time on our basic item. Now your produce, and depending on, like us, we don't have that much room for meat and stuff, so we have to buy that a couple of times. But buy like all of your laundry, all your basic dry goods at one time. It saves you time, it saves you money. The more you go to the grocery store, likely the more money you'll spend. And don't go shopping when you're emotional either, because that can be bad. Because you kind of fall into, or at least I do, where I kind of want to treat myself. So that's not good either. So that's just some of our philosophy. It's hard to think about because we've done it for so long. Spices. Usually your Mexican, authentic Mexican aisle will have the spices in the packages. To me, they seem stronger, fresher, and I can fill up my little shaker bottle of whatever spice for pennies and what I would normally spend. Getting back to the basics and not buying not buying all the cookies and chips and because all that is just a lot of fancy packaging too. So I don't know if I explained that very well or not. You guys have specific questions, and I know I probably could do better. There's some things I don't do now that I used to do that I just don't have room, like dehydrating. Once we get back into a normal house, I will do that. I miss canning. I used to can years ago. I used to can peaches. I used to can stewed tomatoes. I used to can salsa, pears. I miss doing that. I'd like to make some sugar-free jellies and stuff. Once we get into a house and stuff, I'd like to do some more canning again. Basically, if we get up into Tallahassee, to the farmer's market and stuff, I just don't have room. I don't have room to even keep the produce in the fridge for very long. So, you just got to make do. That's all you can do in life. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know a lot of my friends are really struggling, and like I said, so many different aspects. I think it's important to remember whatever struggle we're having, there's so many other people that are having so many other struggles in all aspects of life. We did hear from a dear friend last night, and we were so glad to get to talk with our friend and stuff and find out that, they're doing okay and stuff. So, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. Like me, I will reach out to somebody until they slap my hand away enough, then I just kind of like, okay, I'm done. Even if they're a friend, maybe we've had a falling out, I'll still try to reach out. Give it some time to simmer down, then I'll try to reach out. And if they slap my hand away enough, then I'm just done, and I just, kind of fade away into the distance, and stuff, because you can take a hint too that somebody doesn't want to work on a friendship or anything, and that's just life. It happens, everybody's different. And then, maybe that person's just going through a lot of stuff that right now, they're overwhelmed with their own life too. Don't have the hate. I was, sadly, growing up and stuff, I was taught that, kind of like everybody's out to get you and stuff, and it's like, no, I found as I've gotten older, it's like there's no reason to hate people or have hatred toward people or anything. Everybody's got their own stuff going on. So, I hope everybody here is doing good, though. Let's please give our thoughts and prayers and well wishes to Elijah, Mom's Love 80. If you haven't checked out their channel, please do. They're really going through a hard time right now with their son Elijah, who has neuroblastoma. It's stage 4, and it's very short time. And, we all keep praying for miracles, because those do happen, but, it's just a hard thing. And, the neighbors, That's another YouTube channel. Leanne Live. I found a new one the other day. Fluffy Hates Fibro. She's a crack up. And Marcy on Wednesdays. Just love her. So give these guys some hugs and love. Angie on YouTube. She's awesome too. You know, you guys have become like family to me. So many of you guys have become like family to me, and I enjoy watching where your life takes you, the ups and downs, the happy times, the sad times, you know. So, anyway, love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. And if you guys notice I'm getting better at answering comments, thank you to all my new subscribers. You know, and if you're a new subscriber, let me know you are, and I'll check out your channel too. And yes, if you're wearing, this is one of my hats, and I have my hair up this way. And this is made to be a beret. You can wear it on either side or straight back or whatever. It's very lacy. If you see, very lacy, lightweight. It's a fun hat. So I just thought I would show you guys that. Yeah, see, I had my hair up. And this is all loom knitted. And this is the band. And then this is the very lacy, lightweight. Yeah, so that is available. Not this one, because like I said, if you see me wearing something, that means it's not available. That particular one, but I could make you one like it. Okay, and I think you guys are all awesome. And look, my hair's all messed now. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.